Hi everybody, it's Ellen from the library, here to tell you all about what you're getting in your packet for March. So this month, like always, you're going to get some books, and the books will be ones that Priya will pick for you based on your age. And remember, if there's some kind of book you especially like, let her know and she'll try to send that to you. And some of you will be getting this book, The Enormous Potato, that you'll be able to hear me read in the story time. Besides the books, each family will get a game to play this month. In a minute I'll show you how to play some of them. And also we have our craft project. It's a little flip-flap book, and this one was made by Priya's daughter, Karina. So what you do is it has Velcro, and you open it up, and then the pages flip and flap. So this says, this is a guessing one. She put it, Who Am I? By Karina. Now she was very good. She put her name as the author on the front of the book. It says, I am white, fluffy, and children love me. And then you open it up. I like to eat carrots, and I hop a lot. Can you guess what it is? Scattering eggs is my favorite hobby. And in my opinion, Easter is the best holiday. Who am I? Can you guess? And then you open it up, and there you go. It's an Easter bunny. So that was Karina's flip-flap book. I'll show you a couple of others I made too. You can put in them, write in them whatever you want. And if you don't want to write anything, you can just draw pictures. Now, if you're a preschooler, you'll probably need your parents' help because it has a little bit of cutting and quite a bit of folding. So they'll need to help you with the folding. I wanted to tell you about what's in the newsletter this month and a couple of other handouts we're sending you too. And one of them is a stress buster called the Lemon Squeeze. And this is to release muscle tension. And so what you do is pretend you're picking some lemons. I have a lemon tree in my backyard. I can pick them and go out and make two fists like that and squeeze the fist as hard as you can and then let go and drop your hands like that. And you can do that a couple of times. Grab, squeeze really hard, then let go. And you'll find that especially if you've been using the computer a lot, it'll really help to relax your hands. If you're a family with preschoolers, we're going to send you this handout from the Dream Math Workshop, which is a math workshop at Stanford for young children. And it has a lot of ideas about how you can incorporate little learning math concepts into things you do around the house every day. And this one is called Math Snacks Cleaning Up. And what I like about this is not only do you teach your child some math concepts in a very concrete and simple way using things you have around the house, it also gets them to help you do chores. So let me show you one of them. This is if you were emptying the dishwasher, or if you've washed the dishes and you need to put everything away. And say you have all the silverware. So what have we got here? We have spoons, and we have forks, but look, we have two sizes. We have a big fork and a little fork, so let's sort those separately from the spoons. So there I have another spoon, and another spoon, and a small fork, another small fork, and another big fork. So I have, let's count, 1, 2 big forks, 1, 2, 3 small forks, and 1, 2, 3 spoons. And so you've just done counting and sorting, recognizing the similarities and differences between different objects. It's the same thing if you have plastic containers at home. So it looks like I have two kinds. I have round ones and I have square ones. So let's sort them, and you can tell this is a square shape because it has 4 corners. And of course this is round because the top looks like a circle. So this looks like a round one, so we'll put it with the rounds ones. This one looks different, but I think it still has 1, 2, 3, 4 corners, so it's a square one. We'll put that here. And one more square one with the 4 corners. So again, you've just talked about shapes, and you've sorted and differentiated between them. If you're an older kid, you'll get these different Snoopy sports math activities to do. They're pretty fun. This one's all about baseball. So it starts by giving you some facts about baseball, and then it asks you to figure out some questions based on the facts. Like this one, Snoopy's game went to extra innings. There were 13 full innings played. How many outs were there in the game? And up here it says that each team that is up to bat has 3 outs. So in each inning, each team gets 3 outs. There's 2 teams, so that makes 6 outs in each inning. So we'll do 6 times, and then it was 13 full innings. So 6 times 13 equals, let's see, what does it equal? I think it equals 78. Because the way I do it is 6 times 10 plus 6 times 3, which equals 60 plus 18, which equals 78. There we go. And then on another one of the pages, there's one of these little maze things where you have to find the hidden words. So here it lists all the sports that you're supposed to find in here. Well, I already saw there's badminton, like that. And I think I saw another one really easy. I think there's cycling. So that's what you do. You look for do the word search and find the hidden sports in the word search. This is the game that you'll get if you're a preschooler, and it's really a Tamgram game. So what you get is one of these cards, and then you find the shapes to fill in and make the thing. So this one's going to make an airplane. So let me see, I have the yellow shape here, and I have a green shape here, and here's another green shape, and then this is how you go along and find the shapes you need to fill it all in. Now if you want to make it a little bit more complicated, before you start filling in the shapes, you can count how many of each shape, and you can also tell your child what the name is. So of the green shapes, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green shapes, and yellow we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can do counting and shaping at the same time. This is the simplest one. There's ones that are a lot more complicated, like this beautiful butterfly or the bunny rabbit that you can make. So enjoy. If you're in kindergarten and a little bit older, you're going to get this game this month. It's called Quirkle, and it's a mixing and matching game between shapes and colors. But I have to tell you, it will help if you read the directions so you know how to play. Now I'm going to try to play by myself. We'll see how this goes, because you actually need 2 people. It says, oh, I need a pencil and a paper to keep score. Let me see. Okay, here's a pen and a paper to keep score. And then I have all the tiles in the bag, and I have to draw 6 tiles. So let me get out 6. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm supposed to put the tiles so that only I can see them. And then I place 1 or more tiles. So the way that I want to place them is by the same shapes or the same colors. And I want to try to use as many as I can at the same time. So I got sort of lucky because I have 3 of that flower shape, and then I also have 1 yellow, so I can have the yellow one going off in the next direction. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So we'll write down Ellen 4 points. And I used up 4 of my tiles, so I can take 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see what I can do. I have an orange star, so I can put it next to the little orange flower, but then I have a whole bunch more stars, and I can line all of those up like that, and then I have another one of those flowers, so I can put that one like that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points on that round. Actually, this is pretty fun, I have to admit. So far, after 2 rounds, I have 9 points. Of course, if you're playing with other people, and you can play with, I think, up to 4 or 5 people, you take turns and go around. So have fun. This game is for older kids. It's called Sequence, and it's a little more complicated. So you'll want to be sure and read the rules. So the first thing is we have a lot of cards, and it says that the jokers don't count. So I'm going to take the jokers out and put them over here. And then I'm going to just shuffle the cards a little bit. And the idea with this game is that you put little markers down on the cards as you draw them, and you want to get a sequence of 5 of your colored markers in a row. So I'm going to give myself 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's see what I can do. So I'm going to turn over the first card. It's the King of Spades. Let's see where, there's the King of Spades there.
It's the King of Clubs.
King of Clubs, my husband says. Oh, and now I have a 2 of Clubs. Do we see the 2 of Clubs? There's the 2 of Clubs. He's helping me. I thought about making him play with me. I decided not to. And now we have the Ace of Diamonds, and I just noticed now what he hadn't pointed out to me, that all of the same suits are together. And then here's the 5 of Spades. So there's the 5 of Spades. So what I would keep doing is
But there's the 5 of Spades over here. You have choices.
Oh, I have choices too. So that's where it gets strategic, because you want to put your markers down to start to make these sequences, would be going this direction, going vertically, horizontally, or going diagonally. So this one is a 7 of Clubs. And let me see, my 7 of Clubs is here. Do I have another 7 of Clubs? I have 1 up there. Neither of those seem to help me very much. So I think I'll put it here because it's a little bit closer to the other one, but it doesn't really help. And then I have the Ace of Clubs. Now that's good, because now look, I'm starting to make a line going this way and this way. So we'll see if I can get any cards to do that. And I have a 3 of Hearts. Let's see, where's the 3 of Hearts? Oh, 2, 3 of Hearts. I think I'll put it there. Anyway, I think it's a little more exciting when you're playing with other people and you're taking turns, and there's a little more strategy, because if somebody else starts making a row, then you want to try to interfere with your row if you can. Now I want to show you how to make your flip-flap book. So in your packet, you'll get a sheet of instructions, and you'll also get a sheet that has examples of ideas of ones that we've made. You'll also get the inside pages of your book, a little book cover that you'll fold up, and 2 little pieces of Velcro to make the closure. What you'll need to have at home are a glue stick, a pair of scissors, and some pens or some crayons to decorate your book after you're done. But you can use other things too. You can use stickers, you can cut pictures out of magazines if you want. Anything you have around the house that you want to put in your book is just fine. You could put ribbon, string, anything in. So the first thing you want to do is take your pages sheet, and we're going to cut out these 4 corner places. So here we go. I'm just going to cut each of them out like this. if you are in preschool, this is one of the things where it would probably be good for a grown-up or an older brother or sister to help you with the cutting, because you do want this to be pretty accurate if you expect it to fit inside your book. Alright, so after I have all 4 of the corners cut out, it looks like this. And now I'm going to fold the pages. So I'm going to close it, turn it with the print side down, and fold in first one of the sides, and then the other side, and then the bottom, and then the top. So now you have all your pages all done. Now you can take your book cover, and the way I would do it is, you can do it either way. You can, maybe what we'll do it is this way. You can fold in along the dotted lines, so that makes the back of your book and the 2 covers. So give it a good sharp crease. So there's your book cover, your 2 covers, and your back. Then you want to take your pages, and you can see I wrote on here, book pages back glued to the inside of the book cover. So you're going to glue it right in there like that. So let me put some glue on. I love glue sticks. They're the best. A lot of glue, so they'll stick in there really well. And then I'm just going to stick it right in the middle like this, and fold it like this. Now we have the Velcro to keep your book closed. So you have 2 little Velcro dots. What you want to do is take one of the dots and peel it off and put it right on top of the other dot, like this, like that. Then take that dot, and you can see here's your 2 covers, put it on the inside of the top cover. Push it down really hard, pull the other plastic off, and then all you have to do is fold your book and push it down again, and that'll adhere the second dot to the other side of your cover. And so now you can undo your Velcro and open your book and decorate all your book pages however you want. I just want to show you a couple of the little books that I made. This one is called Guess Who She Is. Now, I did make a bad mistake here. I did not put my name on, so I'm going to write my name as the author. I'm going to put by Ellen down here at the bottom. So let me open this book. And my first clue is, my father's brother is her uncle. My second clue is, her mother is my daughter's grandmother. Are you guessing who this is? The third clue, my nephew is also her nephew. And the fourth clue, my daughter and her daughter are cousins. And can you guess who it is? It's my sister Anne. And there's an old picture of her from when she was a little girl that I put in the middle. And here's another one I did. It's called What Number Am I? Let me open it up. This was my first book I made. So you might guess this right away. I am half of 20. I am 4 plus 1, which equals 5, times 2. Is that 10? My Roman numeral is, there's the X for my Roman numeral. You can divide me by 1, 2, or 5. And what number am I? I am number 10. Have fun making your book. And last but not least, there's story time. The story time this month is about things that are really big and things that are really little. Except it's a little crazy because I have 10 little elephants, but elephants aren't really little, are they? And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enormous dinosaurs, but those dinosaurs aren't enormous. And then I've got a story about an enormous potato. But how big can a potato be? I hope you enjoy it. It's really a fun story time. Bye-bye.